Hello everybody and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos. We are just going to do a quick check-in to see what the collective has going on. I'm just sitting at my table real quick, so I tried to put as much light on as I could, get these weird shadows, but it's alright. I'll look like Darth Vader or something crazy. So this channel is designed to have timeless messages, so when they find you, there's something in it for you. If you find it when it's first been recorded, it's going to affect the general public and the collective of the world. So we're just going to tap in and see what's coming in. This is a channel of light, well-being, facilitated healing, dealing with shadow work, dealing with things that you might need to consider. So it's never, like I said, pointing a finger. It's more, hey, have you considered this? We want you to be at the best place that you can be. Full moon has finished. Three-Eye Atlas is coming through. We have some planets and some things showing up here and there. Saturn went direct. Mercury went direct. I think we're waiting on Neptune and a couple other ones. Uranus, maybe. Holidays are coming, guys. We got the solstice coming on the 21st of December. That is the shortest day, longest night. It is the start of, to me, it's like the pinnacle. I feel like it's the turning point. It's almost like the celestial new year to me, because that is when everything changes and starts growing back up to the longest day. So this point that's coming in around the 21st, that's why I think the solstice is so very important, because it's like the finishing of this year, basically, because your astrological and your moons and your cycles were the way they used to say things, tell things. They used to plant by the moons and the different cycles and stuff like that. So I feel like as we build up to the 21st, considering what we've been through this year, considering what we want to change, what we'd like to work on, I think by the time the end of the year actually comes, we have kind of put into what we want to do, because technically the full moon, the new moon, is on the solstice. So that winter solstice is going to be even darker because it's going to be the new moon. Because I looked it up and I was like, oh, look, it falls right on the same type of thing. So it's going to be literally dark. It's going to be a restart for everybody, and I think it's going to be very powerful, very energetic, very impactful. And with all this extra energy that's coming in, I think it's going to be even more than normal, because we're on like a pinnacle of changing DNA upgrades, frequency changes. That's why I think it's a very important time, because it's actually like a natural reboot for Mother Nature, for everybody. So let's see what's coming in right now. A little energy check-in. What do we have for the collective spirit guides? Angels Most High, seeking only wisdom that will help them, direct them, and give them happiness, abundance. Okay, so the two cards we got, Eight of Earth. Eight of Earth is Eight of Pentacles. Skillful mastery, talent. In the tarot, this is talking about perfecting your skills, working on mastery, learning something, going back to school, perfecting yourself. This is more like taking something that you know or you want to do, like you have interest, whatever, and learning it, perfecting it, advancing it, mastering it. That's another word. And then you've got Two of Earth, balance, adaptable, multitasking. The Two of Earth is Two of Pentacles, and that is balancing many things at one time. So maybe at this time you are going back to school, you are learning something new, or you are doing a lot of things that cause you to have to create a balance in your life. And it could be, because I read this deck in the upright, so it is completely energy. So there's two different things. There's people receiving, people giving, or there's like a yin yang to this, the reading. So there's people that either need to find balance because there's a lot of things in their life, and they have to learn how to master their time. That could be one. And then there's also people that might be going back to school, learning something, getting understanding, which is going to cause this, because then be careful that when you're mastering one thing that you don't screw up another thing. Like if you're too much focus on one thing, it's going to cause an imbalance in your life. I feel like this might be a time for advice. I see these cards as making sure all the things that you have going on, considering Christmas. We have, you know, the holidays, we have parties you go to, things you need to do, wrapping up the year, whatever. There's a need to be balancing your time, making sure you're prioritizing the right things, finding a time to do everything. And then there could be something you knew that you need to be incorporating or learning or mastering into your life. And what I feel is, what's coming to me is that you need to master and learn how to prioritize or balance the things that are within your life right now. We'll see what else comes out. Seven of Wind, deception, doing things behind the thing. Is there any other messages? I feel like this is just learning how to balance everything in your life, because right now your life is probably going to start speeding up and you may have new things coming in. So it's, as an advice, I feel like it's telling you, Lover's card, choice, two things coming together. The Lover's card is, it says union, harmony, love. This is two things coming together, and I feel like this is something that's come up. So we're going to do this as one energy. The next energy, you have the Lovers, which is two things coming together, unionizing, a love relationship, a decision that you need to make. Because back in the day, the tarot, it's sometimes the Lovers was making a decision. Because I think there's two choices, like almost like two choices, and you have to decide which one, whether you're going to come together or separate, something of that nature. Let's see what the next thing is. Do you have more? What do they need to know? Because then we'll take this together and see if it makes any sense. Do you have any other cards for this group of people? Anything else? Ooh. All right, so there are a couple cards here. So we'll take these. So we've got Three of Water. That's friendship, coming together, groups of people, very common for, you know, Christmas coming up. The energy is that you're going to probably be in groups, or you're going to be dealing with groups, coming into parties, coming into groups for your family, things of that nature. This is also like a family stuff. It says joy, friendship, celebration. So that's what's coming in. We got Christmas. So, oh, excuse me. And I ate Doritos. I don't know about you. You have to put the bag away, because I just kept picking and I didn't realize. And I was like, oh my goodness, I need to put this bag away or I'm going to eat the whole thing. Doritos are on sale at Dollar General right now if you want chips. They were like buy two, get two free. All right, Knight of Earth. Dedicated, diligent, methodical. Knight of Earth is Knight of Pentacles. So it's a very slow-moving energy. Laying the groundwork for something. So it looks like this is like laying the groundwork, doing things as you're supposed to. This could also be, I'm hearing like Christmas tradition, like things that you're used to doing. So maybe it's a part of your life with your family that you do certain things. It's like, you know, you go here, you do this, da 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 da. And it looks like there's something new that you learned and you're finding balance. You've joined forces, or you'll be joining forces, and it's going to bring in this celebration of laying down the groundwork. So there could be people that are getting together, people that are being joined for marriage and stuff of that nature. There are people that could, because they said there's people coming in for those of you that are looking, or I would say half of you have somebody coming in, but it could be that part of you are getting friendship, part of you are getting relationships, like a love relationship, and then the other part of you are getting business, because that's what's been showing up in the card. So I feel like there's something you need to learn to balance out what you're doing, because there's two things coming together. And what I feel like's happening is that what you're doing and a group of people something you're learning or something you're creating or perfecting is joining forces with something else. So that is a message out there. Like there could be like something merging. There could be two families. Like if there's marriage, it's going to be two families coming together. Because I feel like the way it's in front of me, I have the lovers in the middle, and then I have these two different things. So one energy is laying the groundwork, a celebration, or it's very family. And then there's one over the other side is joining together your family, or maybe it's finding that balance between the work and play, learning, setting good groundwork. Like it's like a union within your life that's coming together to create something that is more balanced. Because there's a lot coming in, there's new stuff coming in. Like I said, if you're coming into a new relationship, it's like maybe with all this stuff you have to incorporate all of it together to be able to make a decision on what you want to do with your life, with your choices, where you're going in the future, because that is really a very important thing at this turning point. Like I said, you have this end of the cycle coming with this solstice, that I think there's things that you maybe need to work on and learn to be able to join with this other group thing. But it's like doing it in a methodical, precise way, that this isn't a haphazard thing. Something you're working on requires you to learn more or get more information, study, find a balance with all that stuff, because as you join, there's a balance that needs to be created, a joining of forces. And it could be like two sisters coming together to make a business, a husband and a wife coming together, or to be getting married. It could be a merger. There could be some people that have the knowledge and they have to learn, and some people that are bringing what they already have together to create this union and this partnership. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wind, honesty, clarity, maturity. Something's coming in that's going to help. There's leadership, and then there's a lot of pentacle energy. So I really feel like right now this deals with finances, structure, stability, maybe business, or two things coming together that's going to create more security in your life. So let's see, and it's a lot. Ten of Fire. Maybe there's become too much and you need to get help and someone to join you with your business, with your family, hiring a nanny, bringing in other people, like two families marrying to create like an alliance. This could be you joining another business to be able to both be strengthening each other, come together and do something and make that decision. But it's a logical decision. It's not like you could be going back to school so you could join a group. You could be, going back and learning more things, or doing research for something, and you're going to conglomerate with something. So I don't know how it's going to unfold for you. This is just energy, guys. So you take it as it resonates, and it might not be your message. These are collective messages, so sometimes they're going to hit, sometimes they're not. But I really feel like there's coming together of something, figuring out who you need to be in alliance with. That's what I'm getting. Like, there might be somebody you're joining with on any prospect that causes or helps you to feel more secure. Okay, so maybe you need to make a decision who you're going to join with, what you're going to be with. But you need to be logical, methodical, setting up that groundwork for it. Just trying to take in, sorry. Okay, any advice or wisdom for the cards? I'm just going to make this a quick little one so that if this finds you, it's your message. If it doesn't, it's okay. Or if it doesn't resonate and you don't know what the heck it's talking about, it's okay. It doesn't have to be for you. I read for the collective, but sometimes the collective isn't always in the same place, or it could come in. So if you feel this is coming in, or something you were thinking about, and you know how it is, because you'll know if it's supposed to resonate for you. Cards you got. Fear. Stand in your power. That's your first one. That's your advice. Stand in what you know is true. Use your intuition. And if you're joining with something, use your own power to understand, to not be swayed or be talked into something that you're not supposed to, because you're making a decision. And your other card is nourish, feed your body, mind, and soul. So you need to fill your power and your body. You need to take care of yourself. Right now, there's a lot of sickness going on. So this might just be a random thing that they want to tell you. Take care of your body right now. There's a lot of illnesses, bugs, flus. It's the change of the season. We're coming into a new winter season or summer season. And whenever you change seasons, the pressures change, the air changes, the quality changes, everything, which causes you sometimes to get sick. And there's a lot of bugs going around, you know, a lot of flu things. If you live in the northern hemisphere, especially like the United States, I don't know about other countries and stuff, but right now we're dealing with like flus and bugs because the weather is like up and down, up and down. So take care of yourself, be powerful. When you feed yourself, this is the other thing that's coming. When you feed yourself good foods, and I see the sun. When you feed yourself good food, you allow your body to be functioning in a homeostasis type of way. If you're not sleeping, if you're not eating, if you're, stressed out, you're not moving in smooth rhythm, and you're going to be blocked or distracted from what's really coming in. Because I feel like she's sitting there pondering, all right, and the thoughts in her head, these are all shining around, and you've got that butterfly. So there's like transformation. The wolf is like quietness, and she's thinking about her own things. She's thinking about what she believes in, what she stands for, what she's going to do. This is like a pondering thought. Like this energy that's coming in is like, I feel like it's get ready. Here it comes. You need to be strong. You need to feed yourself good stuff, whether it's material you're reading, food you're eating, things you're listening to, what you're doing, your sleeping patterns, because you need to be strong for what's coming in. Okay? That's what I'm getting from these cards right now. And I just got a new deck, so we're just going to pull a card for everybody. What card do we need for the collective? So if anybody has seen this on Facebook, this is a company I just started dealing with. This is a beautiful deck. See, it's got like the gold on it. It's got gold leaf. And this is like a awakening. This is an Egyptian deck. This is the deck that I picked up. So we're just going to pull a card for everybody just to see. Do you have a card for the collective? Thank you. What is the card for the collective? Is there a card? Okay, so your card is this beautiful card here. Look at that. So dragons could be very significant in your life. And it's got the symbol here. And I believe that one is protection. Like you have people around you. So dragon, sacred allies, divine protection, Sophia Christ. So I think that know that you're protected in this time. Seek wisdom if you do deal with dragons. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so close to the camera. And take flight. That's what I'm getting. Take flight. Soar to the places you want to be. Get the extra knowledge. Because I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, it's got like a same type of thing. It's like an energy of like that power. Strong. Going after what you want. Making a plan and choosing and doing what you need to get to that place that you need or want to be. Alright guys, so that is a quick little message for you. Get ready for your solstice. If you do any special holiday things, I hope you enjoy your season. We'll be back very shortly. If you have any questions, concerns, reach out if you want any personal readings, and we will see you soon.